All right. So this is a thing I never thought I'd be doing. Is I'm studying tarot. 'Cause, like I said, I was a skeptic before, and I would talk shit about all this
Psychic
shit
reader.
until I had a. This guy's like he's a young buck. He's gonna be like a wizard when he hits my age. But anyway, I'm fucking just learning and I realized that the correlations I need to learn these archetypes and I don't know why. I don't. That's all I can say. They're calling me to learn it, and because they apply to these past too. So they're really each card of the 22, the major arcana.
Yeah.
There's 22 major cards in a deck, like well, people in the tarot, whatever. And so I got to learn them. That's mine. Just like I have to learn Hebrew and learn Hindu and anything else.
A good reason we learn it is and we can apply it to our daily life is archetypes, because like whenever you look at, say, in modern movies or like comics, like Hermes rebranded himself as like the Flash, or like or even being called like Hermes in it, where one of the comics was Hermes gave his ability or his powers to somebody, and that's almost like an archetype of like working with a deity or working with a planet. Like Hermes is Mercury, so when we work with Mercury, I don't actually know which sphere that is, but when we work with Mercury, I think it might. No, I'm not even gonna say it.
I guess, yeah. Let's see, we're gonna guess.
I think it might be Chokma, but I'm not sure. But when you work with Mercury, you gain the wisdom of Mercury, which is like when a retrograde hits, why do we feel the energies of the retrograde? It's because we're not working in Mercury. It's retrograde of us. So when you work with Mercury, you're now becoming that energy of communication, creativity, and I guess you could say like writing or wisdom, where if you're lacking in it, this is a way that you can work with it and become those energies. And the more that you become those energies, then you can use them in your life. Where Tifereth is the sun. Sundays are good days to do work of success or abundance or create a business. And that's just like ways you can use energy.
Yeah. Perfect. And again, I was skeptic. I would laugh at this shit before, and then there's definitely something, obviously, we're definitely being influenced by the planets, and
I used to be atheist.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's the kind of the process you go through. You're like, oh, this religious bullshit and science, and wait a minute, science can explain this, and
metaphysics.
Yeah, then something happens, and yeah, they talk about quantum scientists go to quantum physics, and which is anyway, a whole other subject. Anyway, we're gonna go to the first path, and what notes I got for the first path are this is the wrong book actually I have, but the notes I have is
You got 10 books.
the letter for the Hebrew letter is Aleph, and Aleph is air, right? And
breath.
in the beginning there's a word that just comes from the breath, right? And the sign is Taurus. Go Taurus!
That's what he is.
The card is the Fool. I forgot to put the Fool card out, actually. And the Fool, he's going to talk a little bit more about the Fool. He's the man on that.
The Fool is also, I believe, the Joker, depending on...
Yeah, also the Joker.
The set. If you're working with these energies, then expect the archetypes to as well come out. It's similar if you're working with let me try to really think. I want to say, I don't know, it's like you're communicating with the universe, and you're saying, I want these archetypes to be brought out. The Joker is one of like mischief, but in a manner that suits himself in a fool-like way, where they're trying to have fun or create fun, and that's something that a lot of people are like lacking, to just try to have fun for themselves, not minding what they say or what might happen. Something cool that I noticed is that with it takes the fool and the magician are the same, and the next actually coming is the first pathway after the zero pathway is the magician, and uh, when you're the fool, you're creating your reality, but you're not knowing how you're creating it because you're fool. You're unconscious or unaware to it. But at the same time, you're the magician that you are creating your reality, although you don't know it. And then we go from being the fool into the magician as we start to realize, oh, okay, like if I think this way, it creates that outcome. That's magic. If I think this thought and it is influencing reality and becomes that, that is now magic. Even if you don't believe in magic, you now just did magic scientifically or in a certain way.
Manifesting.
Manifesting that shows that your mind has influence over your reality. So even by working or calling on the Joker, you might not be a Joker or a fool, but by taking on that energy, similar in like comedy, you might not be a comedian, but if you take on the energies of a comedian, you are now a comedian. And it takes the fool to become the magician. The magician is now someone that has learned and knows that they're creating their reality, but they had to be the fool in order to know that they're the magician.
And also the full thing can become anything. So it can become anything.
Oh, that's
So
knowledge.
So
That's
the fools can be whatever, like the Joker, right? So they carry that over to the new day. And this is what I got here. I got potential infinite stillness. So that's also in the CCA document. So this is actually before we start to manifest here into this reality. I guess all these three are before. So I guess people. So see, we're learning with you, folks. We're all learning with you. We're learning with you. So infinite stillness, threshold of nothingness. So thanks, yeah. And I have the Joker builds his own matrix. So I got that from your book. So it's awesome. Joker builds his own matrix. So we create our own matrix, right? So,
create your own reality.
You know, like,
what do you want?
so I want you to check this out. I'll say there's a big ass hawk right here in my telephone book. Anyway,
No
of course
way.
he is. He's approves of the full moon.
No way, bro. Get the video. Get the like.
So this
gotta
always
see that.
this always happens.
They gotta see that.
He's approving of ours. Probably gonna be gone. Oh no, there he is. Oh shit! Fix this, folks. I can't. I'm trying my best. Can't see shit. There's a glare, but oh.